Good morning. I want to talk to you today about the 6 rules to get more referral jobs. If you are a marketer and you're out there struggling and trying to get more jobs, you're working harder at it than you've ever worked before, but it still seems like it's elusive. It's just outside of your grasp to be really successful. I'm going to show you 6 rules that very likely one or all of them will help you. Number 1 is never be hyper focused on one particular ball, or if you want to call them one particular prospect or client. You don't live or die by one client or one referral. It just doesn't happen that way. You shouldn't ever wonder what your next move is, where your next deal is coming from, who is going to be your next referral client. You already should have those positions, those strategies already in place. That should be your second strategy, is having all those balls in the air. Yes, you are somewhat of a juggler, but you've got to have them in the air. You already have to have many of them in the works so that, hey, let's face it, today you might get 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 calls from prospective referral sources. And then you may go a week with none or just one, and it's frustrating. But that's very normal. Your third consideration, remember, you're surrounded by opportunity. Making contacts, getting referrals, and generating new business is out there well within your grasp. Always be reaching for the new opportunities and relationships, but don't forget about the ones that are already in motion and just need to be nurtured or cultivated. Number 4, it takes as much energy to manage one potential opportunity or one potential client as it takes to manage 4 or 5 or even 10 clients. Yes, some people, I've worked with marketers who say, oh my gosh, I've got this one plumber. He's big. He has 20 trucks out there, 20 technicians, and he's really who I want to go after. And they devote half of their week to chasing them and going after them. And it takes as much effort to go after that one as it does 4 or 5 or 10 different ones. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Number 5, you've got to control the direction of your relationships. You must know which opportunities that you should handle or take care of or pursue. And you ought to know which ones require more time and attention. If you think about it, one helicopter in the air or one airplane in the air doesn't command a whole lot of effort from the person up there in the tower on the left. But 10 of them, they just confidently deal with 10 of them the same way. And number 6, You can't blindly toss balls or opportunities into the air. You can't take the jelly in your hand and throw it against the wall and see how much of it sticks. You have to care about where each one of those opportunities lands. You have to care about guiding each one of them to the correct and best conclusion. I'm going to remind you of these again. Hyper focus, not on one ball, but on many. I said it earlier, you don't live and die by one client or one referral. You should never wonder what's next, because your next deal needs to already be in the works. Your relationship with that client should be either close or there or almost there, so they're willing to send you a job. I've been working with one particular marketer who told me this very day, this morning, that he has been working with this client for weeks. A different client gave him a job over the weekend. This client gave him a job today. There's always something, or there always should be something in the works. I got a text this morning from a marketer who told me last week that she was going to pursue or going after this particular client, and she'd been trying and trying and trying. And I suggested to her that when she meets with him, when she met with him today, that she say to them, hey, you haven't sent me any referrals. You haven't sent me any plumbing or water damage jobs. I want to keep you on the list. I want to make sure that we pay you the right amount of commission or referral fee. But if you're not going to give me a job, I'm okay with that. I'll move on. I just need to know so I can take you off the list and I won't bother you anymore. 4 hours later, 4 hours after she met with this plumber, he sent her a job. Wow. Always be reaching for new opportunities and relationships, and hold yourself out. You're in control. If they don't want to send you jobs, see if it's okay that you're going to remove them from the list. Wow. You know, we all want what we can't have. We all want to be on the list. He didn't want to be taken off the list. It takes as much energy to manage one potential opportunity as it does 4 or 5 or even 10. You have to control the direction of your relationships. You have to know which opportunities or referral sources you should handle or pursue. And you also should know which ones are going to require more time and attention. And you've got to weigh those in your mind and say, if they're going to require too much time and attention, is the ROI there? Is the return on my investment legitimate and appropriate? You can't just blindly toss balls or toss opportunities up in the air or against the wall and see which ones stick. You better care about where each one lands, and it better land where you want it to land, not where they want it to land. You're in control. I discussed with you 6 rules to get more referral jobs. There's a lot more than that, and I'm going to revisit this and elaborate even more on another video. But in the meantime, I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Dick Wagner. Bye-bye.